Hey, good morning, VC. Good morning, Beatle people. And I say Beatle people because this is a Beatle segment. We're in our Beatle studio where we keep our Beatle stuff and our Bond stuff. And I have on today the James Bond radio sweatshirt that I picked up a few years ago. So check out James Bond Radio if you want to hear some great insight and interviews. I know these guys a long time. I met them at Pinewood Studio at the Pinewood Hotel, which was by Pinewood Studios in outside of London. So these guys are great. They actually did a Zoom on me once where we talked about our Bond collections and what your favorite Bond things were, similar to a tag. But this tag is from a Little Beatle Corner. Rachel's Ghost turned me onto this tag, and I've been a long time subscriber to Rachel's Ghost, and I've been a long time subscriber to a Little Beatle Corner. She has a great little channel. She's basically a Beatle channel. I'm almost a Beatle channel now. I've been doing so many Beatles, but you got to give the people what they want. They want Beatles, they want Elvis, they want Pink Floyd. That's what the people want. So this is a tag. It's kind of a difficult tag because there's so many responses I could give to these 15 questions. But once again, check out a Little Beatle Corner, great channel, and check out Rachel's Ghost. As you all know, Rachel's Ghost helped my channel grow, and it helped a lot of channels grow, and she's trying to get this tag moving. And from what I see, a lot of people are watching this tag. The first question is, it's another difficult question. I have so many answers. Favorite Beatle holiday song, and tell us why. Tell me why. I would pick this one at this point, which is an upbeat Happy Christmas Time with Red-Nosed Reindeer, A Wonderful Christmas Time, Red-Nosed Reindeer. This is a 45 on Columbia. Paul McCartney and the gang. Not sure if this was on Apple or any other, label. That's the first pressing on 45. Really happy to have that. I have so many favorite Beatle, tunes that are for holidays. Ding Dong, Ding Dong. I always play on New Year's Eve. George Harrison, of course. Happy Christmas, War is Over. I actually have that handwritten lyric lithograph, which is the size of a movie poster insert, which is about 3 feet long and this wide. And that has the chop on it from Yoko. That was when Yoko was doing, she was actually had offices open or galleries open across the country in different cities every year. And really cool stuff, and really cool posters came with those. When you went there, you could buy the poster advertising that particular city, and I was able to get that chop. It's numbered, don't know the number, but I did a short on it the other day on Happy Christmas, War is Over, so you could see that short if you choose to. And thanks to everyone for stopping by for this one, but for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed, if you like my content I try to do things that I think people want. I always say give the people what they want, right? So I try to do things that I think would be interested, that people would want to watch. Okay, so number 3, favorite Beatle album cover of any country. So I'm going to show a few. I'm going to show a Brit, one of my favorites, Beatles for Sale. This is a great record. This has so many great tunes on it. It's just a great photo, though. I love the photo. You could see that they're innocent, they're young, they're innocent. The hair is the mop top, but behind those stoic faces, there's a glimmer of excitement and a glimmer of hope, and of the new era that's about to start. So I love this cover. But I also love these covers, and this is the 3 trifolds anthologies. You could see that there. The anthologies 1, 2, and 3. These were designed by the great Claus Vorman, who did Revolver. He won a Grammy, or that cover won a Grammy. And here you could see where they have the Savage Young Beatles, and they tore off Pete Best's head. This photo was with Pete Best. I actually have this record, and I actually have, I think this photo signed by Pete Best. I met him at a convention. So these all go together as a panel if you put them together, but they're trifold. I'm not going to open them up. That's one. That's two. That was one. This is two. And the reason I chose these is because these are actually the entire universe set in panels, and it's something that is equal, in a sense, musically to the Sistine Chapel, right? Okay, next question. There's 15 questions from A Little Beatle Corner, so check her out. Show your favorite Beatle colored or picture disc. So I'm just going to show this one, Help. I just love this whole era of the Beatles. We have a lot of colored vinyl. I don't have a lot of picture sleeves. I think I have the Sgt. Pepper picture disc. I have maybe 5 or 6. But Help was recorded at this. Help was the movie was being done at the same time they were filming the Thunderball movie of Sean Connery in the Bahamas, and just, you know, great. And you know, when Help comes out on the American version, we hear that guitar twang, which is from Vic Flick, and I did a whole video on Vic Flick, who just passed away. He was a guitar player, and they opened up Help with those few chords from the James Bond theme. So that was always a cool memory when I hear that record, because it's not on the UK version. Show your favorite 45 picture sleeve. That's another difficult one because I have a lot of great picture sleeves and I love every one of them. But I'm going to show this one for sentimental value. This is a swan right there. The back is the same, and you can see this photo is what I believe is either this or something very similar on the back of Meet the Beatles on the US, which was just released as a box set for the '64 era. And there's the swan. Really happy to have that. That's a whole story behind this when I got this and stuff like that. So there you have that. Next question, which is question number 5. Show your favorite from the last 3 Beatles songs and then rank them. I don't really think I could do this, but I will state anything on the first Meet the Beatles US Capitol, any order, any rank from those 10 or 11 songs that are on there, you know, compressed from the original Parlophone. Any of those 3 songs I would rank 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 2. I would rank them in any way. So that's how I'm going to basically cop out to that question. Show your favorite unusual Beatle vinyl or compact disc. There again, so many, but I was going through my stuff and I saw this. I think that's the next question. Let me see. Hold on. Number 6. Show your most unusual Beatle vinyl. Well, I was going through my stuff and I saw this, and I love her on Apple, the original Apple sleeve, but on the back it's blank. So it's just a blank Apple. I'm gonna leave it out there for you guys to decide if this is valuable or rare. I'm just happy to have it. Definitely a mistake on the part of the pressing plant. So there you have it. One of my most unusual 45s or vinyls. I have a lot of unusual discs as well. Now we're going back to this. I have to reprogram this thing here. It has a safety fuse. It goes back to nothing. So here are the questions from A Little Beatle Corner. Check her out. Okay, show a Beatles single that has a better B-side than A-side. I'm just going to show one that has an equal, like Penny Lane and Strawberry Fields Forever. Both could be A-sides, right? I'm just going to show this one. This is an early Capitol. I saw her standing there, and I Want to Hold Your Hand, which could be either or. So I'll go with this one. But I want to thank everyone again for checking me out on this little vinyl tag, Beatles. I don't know if I said the name, the Beatles official vinyl tag 2025. I'll leave a note in my description. And thanks everyone again. Next up, and this is number 8. Show a favorite Beatles song that was covered by another artist or band. Now, that's another tough one. I have so many. One I'm going to state, but I forgot to pull it, is the Karen Carpenter and Richard Carpenter, the Carpenters, that on their singles album and probably on one of the albums, but the singles album is just a great sonic record that you could pick up for maybe $10 or $5 wherever. But she does Karen and Richard do Ticket to Ride, and when I hear that song, if you don't want to cry when you hear that version of Ticket to Ride, then get off the turntable. But that's one that I was going to pull, but then I saw this, and that's Let It Be Revised. This is a Mojo magazine, very rare pressing on record. If you know Mojo, a British company that has a quarterly magazine, I believe, imported here into the States. Once in a while, they'll do a vinyl. Usually they do the compact discs that are on the record. But I was fortunate enough to get this when it came out. And this is the tribute to Let It Be. It has an obi. Obi means a belt or a sash in Japanese. But these are Mojo proudly presents the Beatles' final album from 1970, reimagined. So this has on it, just to give you some cool stuff, Wilco Johnson, One After 909, Judy Collins doing The Long and Winding Road, Pete Malari, For You Blue, which is he's from Bad Company, Dennis LaCourie, Dig a Pony. Just great stuff. Here's I don't know these artists per se, but this is an intriguing record. If you ever get the opportunity to find this, buy it. It's probably available on that website called eBay. Okay, show a favorite Beatles song that was covered by another Beatle. That's that. Show a favorite song that was covered by the Beatles. I'm not going to show it. I don't think I have it here pulled, but maybe I do. Well, I'm just going to go with, there's so many. Let me think. Favorite cover, and I would say, I know it's on this record. One of my favorite covers, and I'm going to pull that record out now, and if I could see it based on this light, I would say this is a great album, just of the covers that they do on here. I would say Anna. This is on side 1 on this particular introducing the Beatles, Anna. And that's Alexandra. I forget his first name, but he has such a great songwriting talent. So I would say Anna. Just a great lyric and great total song, great love song, great cover by the Beatles. There's so many, and I love this cover as well. So I would say Anna. Forget his first name, but Alexander is his last name. Show the worst 3 Beatles songs that the Beatles wrote. Don't know. I don't have any really Beatles songs that I think are bad. They all fit into a era. So I'm going to skip that one. Show the last product that you bought. Beatle memorabilia, you know, Beatle CD, Beatle album. I have two that I just bought, and I bought these right around the same time. If you watch my videos, you'll know. That's this Japanese Beatles 5, Beatles number 5, which originally came out on the Red Odeon. And this is the Forever Beatle series. It's also on the Beatle, on the Japanese map series, which on top they indicate the, not map flag, which will indicate the country of origin. But this is an original Japanese. This is a compilation. I bought this at the same time. I was able to get this at Target. The Beatles on blue vinyl. This sounds great. This is from the same tape that we have the 64 Capitol box set. So that's a really great one. This is blue vinyl. Comes with this sheet of the tape. It comes with an inner that you see in the if you were fortunate enough to get the box set or that. And this is the beautiful blue vinyl. Boys is on here. And like I said, from these 3 records, any 3 records on this I could rank as 1, 2, and 3. And that's that there. And also, I cheated. I showed 2, but you know, it's hard to show less than 1 or less than 0. Okay, show us your favorite. Show us a prized possession in your Beatle collection. Oh no, sorry, I'm skipping around. Number 12. Show an ongoing Beatle collection that you're trying to complete. Anything Beatles. If it comes out, I'm probably going to get it. So I'm not trying to complete any aspect. I've been doing this for a long time, and I have so much stuff that I've been blessed with that I find. And in the early days, I would actually, buy them when they came out, like the solo stuff. But really nothing I could say that I'm doing a specific collection. Some of them are too difficult to do, and if it happens to come into my possession, if I could get it at something that I could, afford and not go, wow, it's a lot of money for that. Most of the Beatles stuff now is really out there in the stratosphere. So really nothing in particular. Let me see here. Show a prized possession in your Beatle collection and tell us its story. Well, here I have in the glass case this 8-track, and I'm going to show you this 8-track. This is a prized possession, Beatle-wise, because this is the promo for the release of Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl, which came out on Capitol, I believe it was 77. It says in-store promotion, not for sale. Has the tracks. It's a promo for in-store play. There's the back. Here's the thing. Now the reason this is special is because, from what I believe, and Mr. Stickerman can correct me, or Joe Mayo, who has a great channel as well, Beatle channel. I met Joe. This has an in-store promotion, but as far as I know, this was the first time and only time that a Beatle album promotional copy was not available on record, only available on 8-track. Now, that's what I read. Don't know if it's true or not. I think it's true because I've never seen a promo record for this particular Live at the Hollywood Bowl. This has Twist and Shout, Dizzy Miss Lizzie, another great cover, right? Just so many great covers. Things, Ticket to Ride, Things We Said Today, She Loves You. And did I mention Ticket to Ride by the Carpenters? That's one of my favorite tracks that are done by another artist. I believe I said Ticket to Ride. I want to make sure I get that right, because I don't script these. I'm just doing it to put it out there, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. But I think this is one of my prized possessions. As we're going through 8-tracks, this is a cool one, a British 8-track of rock and roll. The 8-tracks that were Brits are kind of different. They look different. The boxes are different. Has a great black and white photo on there. So, but this one is a rare one, and I got this one. I believe I got this when that record came out from a record store I worked in, which was Vogel's Records. Great, started me off on my vinyl. I've never gave up my vinyl. Bought CDs to replace vinyl, but never got rid of my vinyl. But I got that at the record store. I also have a similar huge poster on hardboard of the girl screaming at the Hollywood Bowl. That may be one of the insert photos that are in that record. And I love the liner notes on that record because George Martin says, I'm paraphrasing, and it always struck me as something cool. His daughter said to him when he was talking about the Beatles, she was probably, say, 10 or 11, I don't know, 9, Giles, his sister. And she kind of said to him, wow, Daddy, are the Beatles as big as the Bay City Rollers, who were big at the time, a Scottish band? And he said, probably not, telling her that. And then he wrote, someday she'll know, which was cool. If you look at those liner notes, that's one of my liner notes that I remember. Show us your favorite Beatle product that came out in 24 and tell us why. That would be probably a lot of people are going to put this on the tag, and that is this great set of the Beatles Capitol US monos. And this is Meet the Beatles second album, A Hard Day's Night, Something New, Beatles Story, which is the narrative interviews 2-record set, Beatles 65 of the early Beatles, replicas of 7 original mono US albums, analog cut from the original masters. So this is the way to go. I love this box set. It's not audiophile, but they were never meant to be audiophile. But guess what? They're better than a lot of presses that you're going to get, these cheap presses that come out on some of these other labels. So if you can, pick this up, or if you have a favorite from this era, they are available individually, except for the Beatles Story, which is only available in that, realm. And as far as the last question 15, again, thank you, A Little Beatle Corner. I am a longtime subscriber, dig your channel. Last question is, tell us a record or an album or something that you would like to see reissued by Capitol or Apple or whoever owns the Beatles stuff. And I would say I'm looking for, and I said this on one of my other videos the other day, which was interesting because here you have, again, it's everything comes together, like the Beatles said, come together, and it all revolves around Beatles. And what I talked about was we need a reissue for Rubber Soul, and I believe a box set is probably forthcoming, and that's all I have to say. So it's Rubber Soul. I didn't pull the original Rubber Soul. I have a Brit. I have one in these boxes. So there you have it, Rubber Soul. Come on, we need Rubber Soul, right? So save your money. Hopefully there'll be some goodies in there that we could all enjoy. So thanks a lot. And just as an honorable mention, another great cover and a rare one. This is from Barcelona. This I found somewhere. It's a Barcelona pressing, which was looking through my stuff and saw it. It's on Odeon. So thanks again, Rachel's Ghost. Thanks again, Little Beatle Corner. And all you guys out there, if you haven't subbed, please consider subbing. And also check out these other channels like A Little Beatle Corner and try to do this tag. Let me know what you think. Keep rocking, and we'll see you later. Ciao.